Good morning. I am off to the eye doctor, and even though I asked for a refraction today, I might skip that. And even though I want new glasses, I might skip that until the next time I go, because I'm sure I'll be going another time. I am running late a little bit. Luckily, it doesn't take that long to get to where I'm going. The pollen is out. It's all over my window. Yeah, so I'm like gonna have to make a mad dash. It's not far. Hopefully the traffic is non-existent at this time of the morning and it won't be so bad to get over there. But anyway, yep, I'm running a little bit late. I finally got to do a live stream this morning. It was a little shaky at first there because my lousy internet service was acting up. But I stopped the stream and started again, and it was fine. Want to try and remember the next time I do it to reset my modem before I even start. But I'm going to actually call and see. First, I'm going to call and give them a piece of my mind, because this isn't the only time that I have issues with their internet service. It goes in and out fairly often. So, yeah, I'm going to switch back to the service I had before. They claim they fixed the problem in our area, so we're going to find out, because I didn't have any problems with them for years, and then all of a sudden I had issues. So that was good, and I actually made a new cover for my classic size planner. That was fun. So if you didn't catch the live, you can catch the replay. It's on my on this channel, actually. I was gonna say it's on my YouTube channel, but you're already on my YouTube channel. It's on this channel, and I'll put it in an iCard, so you can go check that out. And then when I come out, I am going, when I finish my appointment, I'm going to need to stop by Publix and pick up some cauliflower rice, because I'm not eating rice and I am not eating potatoes for a while. I'm not going to say I'm never going to eat them, but it's going to be a good little minute before I eat them again, because I'm trying to do this low carb thing. And just a little bit that I have done over the past few days, I've lost just a little bit of weight. And I wasn't even really doing it, the way I should. But now I'm going to miss my tea though. Oof. With the coffee, I don't mind so much. Like, I drank coffee at home a couple of days with no sugar, just a little cream. I decided that I need to buckle down, stop playing games, and lose this weight, whether I'm taking prednisone or not. It can be done. It's just, am I willing to do it? So I have to just give up all that extra crap. I have to start planning in advance so that I can have something to eat instead of just grabbing whatever is available. I need to make sure that I always have something on hand to eat. No big meals, which is kind of what I was doing anyway because of my stomach issues. And yeah, that's where we're at. And this doctor, I have to fill in I don't know what they call it, the confirmation of your appointment, where you go through and fill out the same questions every time you have an appointment. And if you don't do it before you go, then you have to do it when you get there. And I meant to do it this morning. I've been putting it off because it's so annoying. You're just answering the same questions that they asked the last time. They should just give you the option to fill that out if anything has changed. But it's very irritating. So anyway, I'm just complaining. I guess I'm already almost here, so I can fill that out while I sit in the car for a few minutes. So my appointment's at 9:40, I think. It's only 9:27. So I might just start doing just little brief vlogs instead of them being so long, because it looks like they don't really get watched past a certain point anyway. So maybe I'll just make them short, and that way I can probably put one up daily, maybe. I don't know. Also, I see that one of my haters has found me over here because I'm starting to get that thumbs down on every single video that I post. Welcome to the hater. What took you so long? Oh, let me stop playing. Okay, so we are here now. It's just a matter of finding a parking space, which I don't get. Where are all these people? Because they're usually not in the building that I'm going in. It's not raining, so I don't mind walking, other than the pollen. It's gonna choke me out, but here we are. It's chilly today too. I didn't have time to worry about it. 58 degrees. And I think it's already started warming up because the sun is shining bright. So maybe the sun does have something to do with my mood, because yesterday I was a little bit down in the dumps. Then the sun came out later in the day and things felt a little bit better. And I haven't been down in the dumps at all today. So what time is it? So let me fill out this thing for my appointment and I'll holler at y'all later. Okay, so that went well. So I'll get to taper down on my eye drops. What he doesn't know is that I'm not even taking the eye drops, so I already tapered off of them bad boys. I think they over medicate, and I'm right. I don't need them because my eyes are clear, so he can kick rocks. Plus, they didn't, once again, even though I didn't feel like dealing with it today, once again, they did not have me scheduled for a refraction, which is fine. I just wanted to get in and get out because this is a late morning appointment for me, and I don't want to be in there all day. And they always want you to be there 20 minutes early. Today I was like 5 minutes early. So, and I got in fairly quickly and out fairly quickly, so I'm not coming here 20 minutes early. They even have a little sign on the door talking about they enter you in a monthly drawing if you arrive 20 minutes before your appointment time. For what? So you can sit there 20 minutes, then another 20 or 30 minutes before you see the doctor? I don't think so. I'm coming at the last minute the next time for my next appointment too. I used to always be early, always. I'd do the 20-minute thing. Well, then I would be fiery mad by the time it was time for me to see the doctor. So, yeah. That part. And I'm thinking I might make an appointment to go back to see my plastic surgeon, because I think something's wrong with my right implant, or something's going on that side, because it's still very uncomfortable. I tried to stretch the muscles out and everything. I'm gonna keep trying that, but something's not right. I'm thinking more and more that maybe getting implants was not a good idea, because it's been nothing but aggravation. And then if I get them out, if I have them removed, don't I have to do the drain thing all over again? That's gonna be horrible, because if it comes up to my 10, I've heard that after 10 years you have to get them replaced. I don't know. He never told me that. So, but if it comes up and I have to do that, I'm just telling them to take them out. I don't want to replace them. Just get them bad boys out of there. By that time, I'll be of an age where I won't care anyway. And the pollen is getting to me. I'm starting to itch. I was just looking at my hand. Why is my hand itching for no reason? There's nothing on it, and it's just itching away. So maybe I better go ahead and try to do something about that. And I can hear it in my voice. Sounds like I'm catching a cold when I'm not. So I'm going to get my cauliflower rice. And then I'm going to go home and start chopping up the veggies for the jambalaya. Coming in the back way to Publix. A few years ago, all of this area, there was nothing here. And now it's like apartments and office buildings and all kinds of stuff up in here. I wonder what they're going to call this area now. Okay, so I'm done in Publix. I got a big bag of it. Of the cauliflower rice. It still has some carbs, but I think it's like 4 grams of carbs per serving. But I don't know what a serving, how much a serving is yet, but I will find out. So anywho, I've seen several interesting things today, things that were interesting to me, and here they are. First thing I saw when I was at the doctor's office, I was sitting across from an older white man. And it's significant that he was an older white man because and he was much older, like really old. So anyway, another man came out from back there, and I guess his vision was impaired for whatever reason, from a procedure maybe, I don't know. But he was a very older black man. And this white man took his arm, like held his arm in his, and helped guide him up to the checkout area and then I guess on out the door. And I just was like, oh, that's so sweet. I wonder if they're like lifelong friends or whatever. And I was just like, see, we can get along. I mean, he brought this is me interjecting my own ideas into the situation, but I imagine that he brought his friend to the eye doctor and stayed there with him because he knew he wasn't going to be able to see or whatever. Or his friend asked him, could you come with me to this appointment and help me get back or whatever. So yeah, that whole scene, even though they say it's a lot of racism in North Carolina, that whole scene made me think of North Carolina for whatever reason. I guess because of the way the older black man was dressed, maybe, I don't know. He just kind of, I never even saw his face, I just saw him from behind, and he just reminded me of the people, someone from North Carolina, I don't know. So I play all these scenarios out in my head and make all this stuff up, just imagining and assuming what's actually going on without having the slightest clue of what's going on. And then the other thing was this older couple. As I was going in the grocery store, I didn't turn around and look, but this older couple was getting out of the car, and as we were walking, I was a few feet ahead of them walking into the grocery store, and I was putting them down and picking them up, trying to hurry up and get in there and get out. But the man was singing, and he was singing some Italian sounding song. And I thought, well, that's interesting. He's just walking in the parking lot with his wife singing an Italian song. I wonder if he's Italian. But I never turned around to look. It wasn't, I didn't want to be rude. So I just kept walking. So then, as I was checking out at the grocery store, the firemen in our area shop at that particular Publix a lot. I see them there a lot. They're a truck. And so they were hightailing it out of there as I was checking out. And the lady that was checking me out was saying, "Use didn't buy anything." Use. I wonder where she's from. Anyway, and they said, "We'll be back." And they were out the door. It was like 5 or 6 of them maybe. And they weren't going really fast, walking really fast, but they were getting out of there. apparently they got a call because as they pulled out of the parking lot, they put on their emergency lights. So that was interesting. It's like, we'll be back. They didn't get to get their groceries. They got a call and had to leave. And that is it. That was just 3 interesting to me things that happened today. In just this little short time that I've been out. And I've been really conscious about what I touch. And I typically, when I go in the house, because I'm a little bit shooketh about this coronavirus thing, but when I go in the house, I always wash my hands. Like, first thing I do is wash my hands. So we're gonna have to put my foot down with the other people, with the youngins, and make sure that they do that. Is when you come in the house, wash your hands. And then I tend not to touch things with my hand. Like the elevator, I use my sleeve or whatever. I try not to touch anything with my hand if I can help it. Kind of worried about that. You know, I've been thinking, you know, the school, I think going to school with other students or being in big groups in places like that is going to become a thing of the past. Not only because of the violence that happens in schools, but because of flu and viruses and these new things that are coming. I think that pretty soon people are just gonna stay home. You're just gonna have to do everything from home, and going out, being in a crowd is gonna be like a luxury thing, and you're gonna have on a full hazmat suit to do it. I don't know. It just seems like homeschooling is becoming the safer option to me. I can just envision a future where kids don't go to school because it's too dangerous. It's health-wise and because of the violence. But anyway, that's just my conspiracy theory. Anyway, I'm home now, so I'm going to go in here and get my jambalaya started and get the rest of my work done for the day, even though I've done a big chunk of it since 5 o'clock this morning. And ooh, I look like large. And I will holler at y'all later. Bye.